Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Puan Nurliana and Cik Nur Faradila. In this video, we are going to present a study of efficiency measurement and ranking of water supply service using hybrid DEA and PROMETHEE tool. Our supervisor is Puan Nur Rashida binti Muhammad Rashid. I am Dayang Rini Najwa binti Muhammad Huza, together with my team members Fatin Ain Sabrina binti Fauzan and Alia binti Muhammad Naim. Rapid human growth caused fast expansion of several water supply networks. Moreover, worldwide water use has increased within the last 50 years and it is predicted to rise further. The expansion of the water supply network has made a huge global concern in improving its efficiency in order to satisfy the demand of water supply around the world. When analyzing all types of productive activities, efficiency has been a major consideration, and study on the topic has resulted in a range of assessment approaches. In Malaysia, there are two main water supply providers, which are Suruhanjaya Perkhidmatan Air Negara (SPN) and Pengurusan Aset Air Berhad (PAAB). According to the Malaysia Water Association (MWA) in 1994, SPN has introduced an approach which is performance indicators to enhance the performance of water supply system and sewerage service around Malaysia. However, water resource performance indicators are key for ensuring the long-term viability of the water supply. As a result, the present performance indicator has been improved in order to fulfill customer satisfaction. The suggested model, referred to as the Integrating DEA and PROMETHEE 2 Efficiency Ranking Approach, generates various findings for each DMU and improves the capability of DEA analysis to give a full ranking result. In this study, the effectiveness of water supply providers in 14 Malaysian states will be measured using the DEA PROMETHEE 2 model.
The population of humans is increasing every year, which causes a lot of concern for water availability, as water is one of the human basic needs. This is one of the problem statements in this study. Moreover, the growth of industrial and agriculture activities leads to higher demand on water supply access in order to help the development of a country. Therefore, the quality of the water supply system and services need to enhance its efficiency so that the expectation and demand of the consumers can be fulfilled. Besides, there are three objectives in this study. Firstly, to measure the efficiency of water supply service in Malaysia by using classical DEA methods. Next, to contribute a full ranking of water supply service in Malaysia by integrating DEA and PROMETHEE 2 method. And lastly, to compare the result of efficiency from hybrid DEA PROMETHEE 2 with classical DEA using super efficiency method.
Evaluating the performance of water supply service is very necessary to determine the level of efficiency of water supply service operator in each state so that demand from consumers can always be met due to increasing population throughout the year, and at the same time, water supply operators can also improve the quality of their services. Thus, this study is to measure the efficiency and rank the 14 states of water service provider in Malaysia. Full ranking result of the water service provider is important, especially for the inefficient state, to make future improvement as well as for the benchmarking purpose. The focus of study is to measure the efficiency and provide full ranking for the water service providers by using the hybrid method of DEA and PROMETHEE 2. It is necessary to note that the selection of inputs and outputs for evaluation can affect the result of the study. This study obtained the data from the Malaysia Water Industry Guide for the year of 2017, which was published by Malaysia Water Association (MWA) in 2018.
Background theory and literature review. Data Envelope Analysis Model, or we call it DEA, is a general linear approach model that examines the relative efficiency of a homogeneous collection of decision-making units. It is also indicates adjustments that are required to create inefficient DMUs efficiently with the existence of various input and output variables. According to Lombardi et al. In 2019, the DEA model is flexible since it does not need any assumptions about the functional relationship between inputs and outputs. Next, preference ranking organization method for arrangement evaluation model, or we call it PROMETHEE 2. PROMETHEE 2 is one of the family of multi-criteria decision-making method. It is designed to handle quantitative and qualitative criteria with discrete alternatives. According to Behzadin et al. In 2010, the family of PROMETHEE methods is well known for its simplicity and have a wide range of application in the industries such as business, finance, and many more.
Next, we move to the methodology. This study consists of three main phases as shown in this framework. Next, we move to the phase 1, which is the development of model. In this study, the data has collected from the annual report of Malaysian Water Industry Guard MWIG for the year 2017. There are 14 states has been chosen as DMUs and will label as DMU1 until DMU14. The inputs that used in this study are number of workers and operational expenditure OPEX, while the outputs are water consumption and total revenue. In the phase 2, CCR output-oriented model is used in the study to measure the efficiency of water supply service in Malaysia. The mathematical formulation is as shown. In order to determine the efficiency score, the CCR model is executed by using Lingo 19.0 software to determine the efficiency score of the 14 states. The efficiency score 1 indicates the DMUs is efficient, otherwise the DMUs is inefficient. Then, the DMUs will be ranked based on the efficiency score obtained. Since many DMU obtain similar efficiency score, which is 1, thus the classical CCR DEA output model is not able to represent the full ranking for all of the DMUs. Now, we move to the phase 3. Since DEA method could not provide full ranking DMU, PROMETHEE 2 model is used to complete the ranking of all the DMUs. Before we apply PROMETHEE 2 model, entropy method is used in order to obtain the weightage for each criterion. There are 5 steps of entropy method as follows. Now, PROMETHEE 2 methods are applied to generate a complete ranking of water supply service in 40 states in Malaysia. The 7 steps in the framework of PROMETHEE 2 are used. Then, the result from PROMETHEE 2 method is used to rank the efficient DMUs where the highest VA value is selected as the most efficient DMUs. So now we can obtain the full ranking of water supply service. Next, we move to the last phase, which is phase 4. In this phase, we run the other full ranking method of the DEA model, which is super efficiency model, by using efficiency measurement system EMS. Then, we will compare the full ranking result of DEA PROMETHEE 2 method with the result of super efficiency method.
Result and discussion. The efficiency score for each DMU is determined by using equation 1 over E0 of CCR model, while the rank of DMUs is set by comparing the efficiency score of each DMUs that was obtained from the calculation. Efficiency score with the highest value will be at the top rank, while the lowest efficiency score will be at the lowest rank. Based on the table shown, there are 5 DMUs, which is Johor, Perak, Sarawak, Selangor and Terengganu are having efficiency score of 1. This is because CCR model is not a complete ranking model.
Now we move to the result of entropy method. As shown in the table, the weightage that we obtain for number of workers is 0.1495, for OPEX is 0.3703. Next, for water consumption is 0.1928, and lastly for total revenue, the weightage is 0.2874. Next, we move to the result of PROMETHEE 2 method. Table 1 shows the ranking of efficient DMUs, where DMU1 occupy the rank 1 position since it's come out with the highest net flow value, that is 0.083319. Then, DMU9 in the second place, DMU14 in the third place, DMU12 in the fourth place, and lastly DMU13 because it's come out with the lowest net flow value, that is negative 0.05641. Table 2 shows the comparison between CCR model and PROMETHEE 2 method. It can be seen that CCR model cannot fully rank all the DMUs. Thus, PROMETHEE 2 is applied to complete ranking of the DMUs.
The result in the table shows a full ranking for 14 states that supply water service in Malaysia. The score of super efficiency was obtained by using EMS software. Based on the result, it showed the MU1 represent Johor be at the first rank with the highest efficiency score among of the other states. Besides that, the MU9 represent Perak and the MU14 represent Terengganu are in second and third position respectively. In addition, the MU12 and the MU13 represent Sarawak and Selangor respectively, places at the 4th and 5th rank. These 5 DMUs have been completely ranked by using super efficiency approach after having the same efficiency score of 1 in early research. In this table, we compare the complete ranking of the PROMETHEE 2 method with the super efficiency approach. The result indicate that the entire ranking obtained previously using the PROMETHEE 2 method was the same as the result obtained by using the super efficiency approach. The DMUs in the first 5 slots, which are Johor, Perak, Terengganu, Sarawak and Selangor respectively, maintain their rankings.
Conclusion and recommendation. To conclude, this study have achieved the objective, which is to measure the efficiency and complete the ranking of water supply service in Malaysia using hybrid DA PROMETHEE 2 method and compare with other full ranking DA method. This seek to increase the efficiency of the service provided in each state of Malaysia in order to satisfy the demand of the consumers in water supply. Lastly, recommendation. It is recommended to compare the full ranking result with SPAN performance indicator. It is to determine whether DA model is suitable to act as an alternative performance indicator for water supply service. Other than that, the method used in this study is recommended to use in other sectors such as finance, insurance, business, and a lot more.